What's up, guys? Chris LeBash here. Finally got my Rustler chassis in for my Traxxas Stampede. I decided to change the chassis for probably 3 reasons. One being the Rustler can hold a bigger motor, so we'll be putting the Kraton VXL motor in the Stampede. Number 2 being we can hold larger batteries in the Rustler chassis. And the third and most important is we're going to lower it down. The center of gravity is going to be a lot lower, so it won't sit as high. Almost kind of truckifying the monster truck Stampede. The new VXL too. So I'll show you what we got going on here. I guess got no lights on yet, but okay. So we got the rear aft onto the Rustler chassis, and as you can see from here, why it's different. So now the Stampede will sit about there with the Rustler chassis, and it sits about there with the Stampede chassis. Stampede chassis is the one with the Traxxas sticker. The Rustler is right here. Okay. An issue that they tell you about when you're gonna do this job is you don't have to change the rear bulkhead skid plate. And in a matter of fact, you definitely have to change the rear skid plate. The old one is right. Where's the old one, man? I don't know what I do with it. Anyway, it is different. So I don't know if this is most likely probably a Gen 2 Rustler, maybe even I don't know, it's Gen 3 Rustler. I have the part number. I will look up in time. I just wanted to get you started on this build. So we got just 2 bolts holding it together right now. The other thing was these shock guards got in the way, so those had to come off. So that means you can now you're gonna have to change your shock placement. You could probably get them back on once it's together. Once you could probably get these back on, I'm gonna say, maybe a little trim. And the front skid plate, you definitely need. It's totally different than the front of this one. Okay, so you need the chassis, the motor mount plate, chassis, motor mount plate, rear skid plate, front skid plate, and then you could totally transfer over your Stampede to a Rustler. You do not need the batteries. Well, if yours isn't broken like mine apparently is, you don't need to get this if it's good on the Stampede. And the only thing left is the motor wire clip, which we probably have a bunch of if you're doing this build. I am going to be changing out the arms and the center drive shaft. I'm also changing out for a heavy duty. This one was a no name. I don't know, it's on my phone, but That's the first time you've seen someone send something with nothing on it. But anyway, it comes with cups. It's a good kit anyway. It comes with cups, comes with washers you could put in here to make it tighter, because there was a little slop in it from going from this. And you change out your pieces here to the cups. So a lot stronger, definitely way heavier. It's solid aluminum, and it's definitely a great upgrade. But I'm gonna leave you there. All right, I'll be back. We'll finish up.